That's life.
That's life.
That's life.
That's life. That's life. We make it look easy.
Are you talking about the That's Life story?
No. That's life, the story.
So, yeah, I'm about to try and put y'all feet in my shoes real quick. You did part one of a 5-part story. True story. Here we go. Tell me what you know about the grind. Tell me what you know about the time that you were putting in work. I'm talking blood, sweat, and tears, and you can see that on your shirt, yeah. And check it, you was all alone. See, you ain't had no team. But see, you was in your zone. You ain't worried about nobody. You was focused on your dream, yeah. They said you couldn't do it, nah. Ain't nobody believe you. But you was in the lab all day. But they ain't had no clue that every day you woke up, you know you got on your knees and you prayed for all that you loved and all that you believed. See, every day you woke up, you know you had to go get it. And every time you got your money, you use a smart way to spend it. They see you on your grind now. They see you making big moves and you the man of your hometown. But you had to chunk up the deuce. And now you in the big city where don't nobody know you. But you had to go hard every day, cause you had something to prove. So you put it all on the line. You had to showcase all your work, but ain't nobody like it. And deep down, yeah, you know what hurt. So now you back to square one. You don't know what to do. You in the dark with no sun. You're looking up at a sky that ain't blue. And since you had no clue, you just dropped on your knees. You looked up to the sky. You asked God, can you please save me? But as time goes by, less hello, more goodbyes. Turning age 21, but you knew more people that died. All the tears you shed, all the times you cried, all the truth you told, just to get back lies. All the time you was in the lab all alone. You're sitting there, you're thinking about suicide. You're thinking about when the car flipped 3 times. You're asking God, why ain't you let me die? All the time mama asked if you was good. You said yeah, but you know it was a lie. Deep down, you know, you wanna tell her the truth, but you couldn't cause you had too much pride. All the time Thanksgiving come around, you go to other folk house just to eat their pumpkin pie. But what they didn't know, the regular meal was ramen noodles, hot pockets, and french fries. School sent you to Hamburg counseling. They said you're tripping and you're too stressed. Counseling said your brain is chemically imbalanced and you're clinically depressed. You had a life full of obstacles. You did what you had to do. And that was just part 1. Just wait till you hear that part 2.
That's life, the story.
I used to grind about every day. It was hard, it was tough, I did it anyways. If I did it, man, I did it in a major way. Boy, I put in labor on Labor Day. It was no breaks, no holidays, no detours, there was no other way. If I didn't put in work, I wasn't getting paid. No refund checks, no financial aid. I dropped all the way out of school. A lot of folk told me I was a fool. But hey, that's life, I did what it took. I cut off everybody, shut down my Facebook, shut off my Twitter too, cut off my phone line. I put the clock in the safe so I can save time. There was absolutely no time to waste. I really only had enough time to chase my dreams, so I stayed up in the laboratory, Success wasn't an option, it was mandatory. I'm talking long days, I'm talking long nights. I got one brain, never did I think twice. It was change the world, no other option. Go full throttle and use no caution. No brakes in my drive, I couldn't be stopped. Bulletproof dedication, couldn't be shot. I put on for the city, I'm talking about Kissimmee, Osceola County. Shout out to who was with me. Whatever seemed little, I made it look big. I stayed positive and did it for the kids. I hopped in the booth just to tell the truth. I did it for the homeless, I did it for the youth. All eyes on me, picture on the mound. I had a lot of haters, but that's life now. And half of those haters, they all used to clown. That's life on the event I brought out the town. Everybody asking, what that's life about? I threw a That's Life party and brought the city out. Do anything to say life is for everything. You can say that's life after anything. I was getting big in a matter of time. I took 2 words and turned it to a clothing line. But you know, life goes on and things change. I had to switch it up, I had to rearrange. Through the year 2012, I lost a lot of friends, a lot of relationships, they came to an end. A few got shot and 1 got stabbed. A lot didn't understand why I stayed in the lab. A lot said what I was doing was inappropriate. So those so-called true friends who became them associates. Those so-called homegirls, yeah, they remain girls. They ain't understand that I was trying to change the world. Those so-called homeboys, yeah, they remain boys. They search for money, cars, and clothes just to bring them joy. Yeah, they call me crazy, but I was getting older, getting my mind right, putting my life in order. But I figured out that I was chosen. I took the precautions just to put my life in motion. A role model to look up to. April 10th, 2012, here comes my nephew. I was in the lab thinking what's next. Change the world to be a good uncle to Prince Lex. I'ma do both and put it all on the line. Sitting in the lab with the Prince drawing up designs. I was putting in work but also took the time out to play with the Prince and make sure he's fine. The year 2013, it was approaching. The stage was set, but ain't no place for choking. Will you be better than year 3 than year 2? Will you look in the mirror and be a better you? These the questions I ask to see who I'll be. To hear the answers, you gotta hear that part 3.
That's Life, the story.
Hey, you remember that boy AC? Who you talking about? That boy Miss That's Life? Yeah. That's Life dude. What you been up to, man? I don't know, I ain't seen him a little minute though. Hey, wait, hold up. Who that sitting over there though? You see him? Is that? Wait, man, hold up. Man, wait, hold up. Hold up, AC, is that you? Mr. That's Life with a team. Where's the crew? It's been a long time. Homie, where you been? I seen you in the lab, I haven't seen you since then. I heard you got some followers, a lot of spectators. They talking bad about you, you got a lot of haters. They said a lot of things, like you're falling off, that you was going hard, but then you got soft. They said you used to dream big, but now you doubt. And when you see the hard things, you take the easy route. They said you had an old lady, what was that about? It's like you had a heart, it seems like you threw it out. They said you're losing your mind, and you got crazy, and you don't ride no more, and you was getting lazy. You had 1 boo, 1 bae, and 3 old ladies. And don't forget, on the way, you had 5 babies. I don't understand, it's not making sense. Were you making money? Were you making sense? Were you helping people? Was the money sent? Where'd the money go? Was the money spent? You gave us part 1, you gave us part 2. Some say it's real, some say it isn't true. And lastly, they said you gave God all the glory. I just wanna hear part 3 of the whole story.
So you wanna hear part 3 of the whole story?
Yes.
Yeah, I gave God all the praise, all the glory.
Okay.
This was all real, nothing about it's fake.
It is.
It wasn't a movie, no second takes,
Okay.
no redos, no do-overs.
Alright.
I wasn't getting lucky, no 3-leaf clovers.
Okay.
If I made one false move, it was all over.
what's it?
Looked the devil in his eye, gave him that cold shoulder.
did you?
I had so much faith, I had no fears.
Did you?
Leader on my own, no need for leaders that cheer. As for them haters, I had no cares. They said they couldn't stand me, I said go find a chair. And as for them people that said I fell off, I was still in the game, dog. I just pressed pause. I was player one, I had all control. I just had to analyze the criticism told.
Understand.
And for those who said I took the easy route, I walked into the storm while y'all was running out. I always climbed the ladder and y'all use escalators. I always took the stairs, y'all took them escalators.
stairs?
Do you understand? I'm showing y'all the difference. I took the long way, elaborated
I got you
distance.
now.
And yeah, I had an old lady, nothing new. We ain't work out, we fell off. She gave me the blues. But hey, that's life. You win some and some you lose. And that's the stuff you learn. In life, you don't need clues. And really, 5 chicks, 5 different babies. Y'all girls tripping. Grow up and be a lady. Stop spreading rumors. Stop talking gossip. Stop being thirsty. Go find a water faucet. And yeah, I made some money, but then I had a drought. I was being selfless, helping people out. All at the same time, yeah, I'm back in school. Art major, drawing good, not to be a fool. When I was little, they said I couldn't make it far. My art teacher told me I couldn't be a star. But despite all the doubt, I still made it though. I made it all the way to my senior show. And yeah, it was hard, I ain't gonna lie. Cause before the show, they stole all my art supplies. But that's life though, the world doesn't stop. You gotta keep going and work with what you got. I'm looking at the devil, he wanted me to cry. I looked him in his face, I smiled in his eyes. I still got it done just in time for the show. And yeah, I got robbed, but ain't nobody know. Cause my art pieces was grade A work. Smiled the whole time, I couldn't show that I was hurt. But I love art, I don't draw from my wealth. So in my art show, I actually drew myself. I drew things about positivity and being nice. And the 12-foot drawing about that's life. But that's that, I was happy right then. Cause looking at the school year, it's coming to an end. And at the same time, end the football season. I got time now to change the world, there's no reason for me to fail in 2014. A success addict, yeah, I was a fiend. But that was part 3, you wanna hear more?
Yes.
Just hold tight, watch out for part 4.
That's life, the story.
Well, here we go. We back at it. I went back to school and I graduated. 2014, I got more congratulated on a piece of paper that I had received. I got my bachelor's fine arts degree, but what they didn't know, that belittled me and my accomplishments. It's like they couldn't see. They forgot all the things I did for the kids. That from the bottom, yeah, I grew my own clothing biz. They forgot I started my own non-profit. And despite the haters, you know they couldn't stop it. Yeah, they forgot it all. No need to continue. Mama said chill out and don't stress the issue. Stop working so much, just relax a little. You're doing too much, don't end up in that hospital. So I listened to her, that was my first mistake of the year. Went to Miami for spring break, having no cares, saying so what. Me and my brother's main goal was to live it up. In the eyes, we seen no other way. We had to get drunk about every day. Live the scooter life, model on the back. I let her hold the camera just to show the facts. Me, Von, and TJ, the Miami team. Every night we went out, we stayed on the scene. Time flew by, everybody started tripping. There was this one girl, she did a little bit too much sipping. Yeah, she got mad. I just said that's life. She got up and actually tried to swing twice. But I'm a real man, I didn't fight back. She's obviously wildin', she's probably on crack. But anyways, I had a bigger problem, and it's gonna take a while just for me to solve them. Yeah, I was tripping, nothing was working. It started in the backseat, we had that girl twerking. But while she's twerking, I wasn't thinking. My social status was slowly but surely sinking. I should've took the first flight out the airport. Instead I wanna watch them girls in them short shorts. I went to Miami just to have fun. I'm looking at my money, and now it's all done, and now it's all gone. So much for relaxed. I'm looking in the past, wishing I can go back. And yeah, it was a struggle, but I made my money back. I sold t-shirts, not weed nor crack. I help people out, you know it's what I do. Unfortunately, that's mistake number 2 of the year, and what they did, it wasn't funny. I helped out so much people, especially with money. A couple hundred here, a couple hundred there, and when it came time to pay me back, they didn't care. Long story short, yeah, I was broke, and no, it wasn't funny, but I was broke as a joke. October came around, my job cut my hours at the YMCA. That's where I took my showers, that's where I put in work, that's where I brushed my teeth. And when I got tired in the parking lot, that's where I sleep. I gave up my apartment before I got evicted, my address, my accounts. Oh yeah, I had to switch it. It was getting tough trying to stay focused, cause November 5th I was officially homeless. I was grateful though, I still had my car, and in spite of it all, I still made it far. Enough to go all the way to grad school. They said I'm in over my head, but I kept my cool. Yeah, I stayed focused, and I went to work, and I went to school, but I barely made shirts. I rarely ate food, my stomach always hurt. I stayed up in my prayer, I stayed up in that church. I stayed in the backseat reading the dictionary. This is all real, non-fictionary. In my backseat, doing my homework, sleeping in the car, my back always hurt. But I did it though, I passed my first semester, and yeah, I kept my cool in spite of all the pressure. I gave you part 1, I gave you part 2, I gave you part 3, I gave it all to you, I gave you part 4, and no, I didn't lie. And hold all your questions, just wait for part 5. About the That's Life story?
No. That's life, the story.
I remember going through the struggle, man, living in my car, whatever. I used to sing this song. It used to ease my mind, soothe my soul, put me in a real peaceful mind state, just so that I know, one day everything gonna be all right, and in due time everything gonna turn out just fine in my favor. It goes something like that though. That's life, you gonna make it. Oh, that's life, you gotta make it. Ooh, esteem, that's life forever. That's life, you gonna make the world better. That's life from the west to the east. That's life from the suburbs and the streets. That's life from the north and the south. That's life, just say it out your mouth. That's life, you gonna make it. Oh, that's life, you have to make it. Oh, know that you're gonna make it. That's life, I can't wait till you make it. Yeah, man, I used to sing that thing like every day, cause I knew one day I gotta make it. That's life, gotta make it big. Somehow I gotta impact the world somehow in some way, cause I put in so much work since day one, every night, the same dream, same grind. It was never a time that I didn't believe. I always believe. Only you can believe in your dreams. Nobody else can believe it for you. You gotta prove it. I went hard every single day. And everybody know my motive, my goal is in life, my desire is to change the world. I say that every day. And as imaginative as it seems, it's reality to me. That's all reality to me. But I digress though. Because in reality, National That's Life Day, April 5th, I'm talking about 364 days out of the year, I grind for that day, April 5th. Why? Because it's that day that I always plan to change the world. That's life.
I heard y'all say that I expired. I can't stand alone like a bike, I'm too tired. Man, it's April 5th, I'm still hungry, I'm still snacking. Let me set the stage, cause half of y'all is acting. Thumb and finger behind the mic, I'm about to be snapping. Nobody's in the audience, just hands clapping. Round of applause, That's Life is here. So inspirational, I'm about to have them shedding tears. Roll back to the story, let's see where do I start. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh yeah, the 5th part. please stop assuming. I'm tired of the questions. All you got is rumors, and that is not to mention that I addressed you haters. But you thought I would quit, or you can't stand me. Did you forget how to sit? We wasn't in Columbia when I made my first shirt. We didn't drop out of school knowing mama would hurt. We wasn't there in the lab when I was all alone, grinding every day and night when I was in my zone. While you was out there hustling and grinding on the streets, I was on my grandma's couch and I was making beats. You said you was there for me, but I say not quite, cause I ain't see you when I designed the whole website. See, I took the pictures, I wrote the descriptions, and here's the microscope. Let me show you what else is missing. See, it's the little things that you don't understand. Majority of my life, I was the cameraman. You wasn't in the lab on the machines and tools. You wasn't there in the library during school. See, I was paranoid and sometimes scary when I was sleeping in the car or the library. You wasn't there then, and I don't see you now. You said you was there for me, well I don't see how. My money looking low, I had to make it triple. I'm talking quarters, dimes, pennies, and the nickels. Every cent counted, but see that's nothing new. Now let's get back to where and when I didn't see you. I didn't see you when I had a cold or a flu. I didn't see you when the sky was black and not blue. I didn't see you in my car when it's time to eat. I didn't see you over there in my passenger seat. All the time I put in, all the work it took. I didn't see you when I was writing, typing up my book. I didn't see you on my mind when I made it clearer. I didn't see you when I looked into the bathroom mirror. I just saw me, I just saw myself. I wasn't rich, but yeah, I seen the wealth. I saw the big picture, I knew I seen it clearly. I knew I seen the vision, but no one seen it with me. I had to go hard, big as possible. On a billboard now, next is a TV show and the commercial too. And then my name in lights, and everybody in the world saying that's life. Speaking to existence, every time it works. I've been doubted so much, and deep down it hurts. I still push through, no matter what was said. I stayed up in long nights, I rarely used the bed. I had to prove to everybody that's life was real. I had to prove to the devil I turned down his deal. And to prove I gave my soul to the one and only God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. He stayed on the job. Everything I do or did is all because his name. It was so great to say, never be ashamed to say or speak on what you believe. Just prepare for the critics and roll up your sleeves. Prepare for the fake people and a lot of haters. Prepare for those who say they're gangsters, but they're really Quakers. Prepare for a lot of people to completely turn their back. I'm talking about your family and friends to be exact. And watch what you say and watch what you do, cause you never know who all looks up to you. You gon' hear this and that and people gon' diss, but just prepare yourself never to quit, never to give up. Be prepared to fight, fight for what you love, fight with all your might. Be prepared to shed tears every other day, and understand a lot of things won't go your way. I gave you part 1, I gave you part 2, I gave you part 3, I gave it all to you. I gave you part 4, I gave you part 5. Throughout the whole story, I never told a lie. I know I made it short, I know I made it quick, but you gotta wait till next year for part 6.
Hold up, AC, do you remember me? You know, the one you was speaking to in part 3? Well, first off, let me say that was a good story. You know, you kept it real, you gave God the glory. But you said you started the story in 2010. I just wanna know what happened before then.
Okay, May 12th, it was 1990, East Orange, New Jersey. This is where you find me. Part -1. Man, y'all ain't ready. I been wanting to take off, but God wouldn't let me.
Basically what happened was man here bought 2 boxes extra pieces. I didn't know what he was buying it for. I see what's going on now. How much does $1 really cost, basically? Inspiring, bitch. That's what That's Life is all about. Hey!
Yeah. That's how we go. What's up? Hey, homeless, man. Gotta give back to the city, man. I always cross these people by under the bridge every day. I'm just trying to work. I never got a chance to stop. So now that I took my day off for National That's Life Day, I gave him some pieces, man. But he positive though. That boy Kevin. Super positive. That's life. I came in with all white.
What he just did, he didn't even my shoes.